Hi Fraggle friends, welcome back to another Ultimate Fraggle video. In this video I'll give you lots of info to help you find a job in Qatar. So if you're ready to jump on a plane to start up your new job in Qatar, this video is definitely for you. I've also spoken to people that are actually working right now in Qatar to get their real life experiences, and I'll reveal those later on in the video, along with their salaries that they are earning now. Of course, I do have a monthly giveaway on the channel. Write a comment down below and you can just win 50 Qatari riyals or $10 every month. Alright, let's get started. There are of course a few steps that you have to take before you can get a job in Qatar. Get educated, get connected, write your personal CV and get your job in Qatar. Of course, the corona pandemic has meant lots of job losses instead of new jobs started, also in Qatar. I do think though, if and when the world recovers from the pandemic, lots of new opportunities will become available very quickly. Of course, I can't update this video once it's already out, so be sure to check out my article on fraggle.com as well, with all the latest information and some links to some really great websites to help you find a job in Qatar. You can also respond there with any comments or questions that you might have. Let's start with getting educated. To get a job, you will need skills, so you have to teach yourself those. If you have a little bit of money to spend, make sure to invest it in training or education. But if you have no money to spend at all, be ready to take up any job. No matter how simple it is, you can earn some money and then invest it into the training or education that you really need. Get connected. Of course, to get that job in Qatar, you need to know who you have to talk to. So I've spoken to some people that already have a job in Qatar and asked them who they talk to, and I'll give you that information later on in this video. If you're looking for a management position or an office job, many of those jobs are actually found via networking with other people or even via headhunting as well. Knowing the right people can make a huge difference, so go and build your connections using online tools such as Facebook and LinkedIn. Another thing that you can do locally, if you know you are interested in a certain job, you can mix and maybe become friends with people that are already working there and be prepared to take any kind of simple position in that place. Then you might just be able to work yourself up to the job that you actually want. Write your CV. Of course, to sell yourself to your prospective employer, you have to write your own CV. So what you will include in there is your own skills and experience and any personality traits. Of course, all positive things. Don't be afraid to make it sound nice and solid, but of course don't put any lies in there. Then you have something to show to your future employer to tell them why they should be hiring you. Of course, there's lots of videos already on YouTube to guide you with writing your own CV. Then get your job. Once you follow the steps above, you'll be able to get the job that you really want in Qatar. Let me give you the real life experiences of people that already took up their jobs in Qatar. Great, we'll start off with Mary. She's a checkout operator in a large supermarket chain in Qatar. Her monthly salary is 1600 riyals. And her flight to Qatar when she took up the job was provided by the company. Also, her accommodation is paid for by the company. Mary is from the Philippines, and in the Philippines she contacted CBK agency to get her set up with her job in Qatar. Check the text below the video for the name and more details of the agency that she used. The next one is Ahmed. Ahmed works as a cleaner and his salary per month is 1300 riyals plus 400 riyals of allowances and overtime pay. Also for him, he was provided with the flight over to Qatar to start and take up the job, and his accommodation is also provided for free by the company. Ahmed is from Bangladesh and he contacted the Musar agency to get himself set up with a job in Qatar. Again, take a look at the video description down below for more information and the name of this agency in Bangladesh. George actually works as a checkout assistant and trolley boy in a large supermarket in Qatar. His salary is 600 Qatari riyals per month. His flight and accommodation were also paid by the company. George is from Kenya and the agency that he contacted in Kenya is the Maimuna agency. I also spoke to his friend. He's from Uganda and he spoke to the West Coast agency in Uganda to get himself set up with a job in Qatar. So to check out the names and more details of those agencies, check the video description down below. George was also happy to answer some additional questions on his job, so I asked him if he does get any extras above the 600 riyals he gets every month. He said no, he doesn't get any more allowances, but the tips that he gets from customers really do help him a lot to increase his salary every month. Then I asked him if he gets a ticket to fly home at all, and he says, well, his contract is for 2 years time, and at the end of the 2 years he can actually fly back home again and the ticket will be provided by the company. Also, he will have the option to extend his contract. I asked George as well, how does he live? So he says he actually lives in one large room that is shared with 6 other people. He does have his own private bed and a little bit of private space to enjoy for himself as well. Lastly, I asked him, would you recommend this job to anybody else? And his answer is, yes, I really recommend this opportunity to anyone. If you can, try to work for a company directly without any other second party in between. He does say he's really happy with his experience and he feels like his employer does look after him. He's actually proud working for them. Some more examples of jobs in Qatar I found here on the website Indeed.com. General nurse, 7,000 Qatari riyals per month. Sales representative, between 5 to 10,000 Qatari riyals per month. Senior accountant, 8,500 riyals per month. Business development manager, 20,000 riyals per month. Facility manager, 15,000 Qatari riyals in a month. And I have a few friends working as teachers in various schools in Qatar. The salary is between 8 to 15,000 Qatari riyals a month, plus around 5,000 Qatari riyals in allowances as well. And many more other jobs are available on that website as well. If you're looking for more jobs and other websites, be sure to check out my article on Fraggle.com. Okay, that's it for this week's video. I hope it was a little bit helpful. Of course, comment down below and you have a chance to win 50 Qatari riyals or 10 US dollars. And subscribe to the channel for many more videos based on Qatar and lots of other sports adventures as well. And if you subscribe, don't forget to click the bell for notifications as well. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.